Project A Part 2 consists of a limited literature review, to which I chose a topic which asked the question, how does technology, user experience, and education influence the use of ethnographic research in the field of graphic design? First of all, technology is the knowledge of tools, machines, techniques, crafts, systems, and methods of organization used to solve a problem, improve an existing problem, achieve a long or short-term goal, and other such methods that perform specific functions. Technology affects a human's ability to adapt in their natural environment, as well as the fact that it requires designers to be far more multifaceted and skilled than was previously required. Next, there is the factor of user experience, which is the involvement of people's behaviors, attitudes, and emotions in regards to a specific product or service. It is an important factor in graphic design, based solely on how humans interact with one another. Before I even thought of ethnography, I started with the concept of service design. This is the activity of planning and organizing people, infrastructure, communication, and material components of a service in order to improve its quality and interaction between the service provider and customer. Service design is based on gaining an understanding of human-centered needs. There are 5 principles of service design thinking, which involve user-centered and co-creative design, sequencing, evidencing, and a holistic aspect. User-centered design relates to the experience that the customer gains upon receiving the given service. Co-creative design involves stakeholders, who are the primary investors in the project being researched. These individuals help start the project and maintain it as long as necessary to fulfill the problem. Sequencing is the speed to which the service is provided to the customer. Evidencing is the visualization of the services that are intangible and figuring out how to make such concepts tangible or holistic so that the user can gain access to the product or service. After understanding each aspect of service design and realizing how broad of a topic it is, I narrowed down my research to a more research-based aspect known as human-centered design. This is a process used to create ideas and/or innovations that enhance the user's life and overall experience. There are 3 aspects that make up the definition of human-centered design, which consist of the terms hear, create, and deliver. And when abbreviated, they are the acronym HCD. Hear is about understanding the needs, hopes, and aspirations of human beings. This is the preparation phase. The goals of attaining this type of research are to create better conditions for the future. It consists of being engaged with the individuals in order to understand their needs on a deeper level. Create moves the research base to the case of real-world solutions that must be interpreted through the information gained via hearing the people's needs and concerns. This part of the process is far more abstract because the needs of each individual must be able to benefit the larger portion of the population as well. This stage leads to the development of the given solutions. The 3 lenses of human-centered design consist of desirability, which is what people desire from a given concept, feasibility, the technical and organizational factors surrounding such concepts, and viability, which is what is financially supported in regards to travel and implementation of concepts. After understanding human-centered design, a research-based aspect of service design, I became focused on case studies. A case study is an exploration or analysis of a person or a group of people that is ideally descriptive of a given situation. It explores various levels of orders and underlying principles and consists of a project brief, budget, strategy, posed challenges, and effectiveness in area of study. After more extensive research, I came across the concept of ethnography, which is quite a popular style of research conducted by designers in other human-centered fields. This style focuses on the study of human race. Since designers are all about participation within a market, it relates well to ethnographic studies of the interactions of humans in their environment. The primary goals of an ethnographer are to collect qualitative and quantitative data, communicate in order to learn about the given group of study, read, write, and be curious of all aspects in the field, as well as focus on a specific location, or in regards to designers, a specific target market. Designers began to adapt this method to understand the end user and fill the gap between the prospective users and the product or service provided. Design sought this research method out to be able to fulfill the user's needs, just as the field of anthropology uses it to study people. Sociology and psychology were also sought out for research-based assistance, but the lack of social interaction outside of a controlled environment is the reason it was turned down. Technology relates to education most through the term virtual ethnography. It allows for more detailed feedback because the interviewees are not afraid to answer questions when they are 100% anonymous and not in a face-to-face interaction. Virtual ethnography has also become known to reduce biased opinions. However, there is a more divided experience with virtual ethnography. Ethnography also holds a large part in education, which is where the whole process begins. College is where the concept is taught, and because it is a very effective method of research, it is then adapted and used in more professional settings. In education, it involves direct observations, participation among groups of study, field notes or documentation, interaction in the interviewing process, as well as focus groups. In conclusion, ethnography is an ideal method of research for designers to gain field experience as well as fully understand what the target audience really needs or wants based on their lifestyles.